I would say the first experience that I had with my guide dog could best be compared to the experience a teenager got when they probably got behind the wheel of their Mustang for the first time.
I am so much more efficient with a dog. I can go anywhere, even when I'm lost. It's amazing how much the dogs will help you out if you're lost.
There is no way I would be doing what I am today without my dog. I woke up one morning and had a dark patch. That was the beginning of the detachment of both of my retinas. In 8 months, I went from perfect vision to where I am now. I had been an artist, I had been a teacher, and professionally I really wanted to go back to teaching. And I just couldn't even begin to imagine how I was going to take those steps to get there.
Chef Jones.
When my guide dog came to me, all of that just very suddenly fell into place. The confidence that Chef instills in me made me keep going. I suddenly felt that I could do anything.
The Guide Dog Foundation for the Blind was founded in 1946 to provide guide dogs to people who were blind, free of charge, including veterans returning from World War II. Today, the foundation is dedicated to improving the quality of life, not only for people who are blind or visually impaired, but also those with disabilities other than blindness. It all starts with a breeding program geared to maximize the traits essential to becoming a confident and successful working dog.
Our primary breeds are Labradors and Lab Golden Retrievers, and we use those because they have a long proven history of being solid working dogs. They stay here for the first 6 to 7 weeks of their lives. During that time, we have staff and volunteers who will socialize and handle those puppies to make sure that right from the beginning they're really comfortable with human contact and human affection.
Our most unsung heroes are our puppy walkers or puppy raisers.
Sit.
Puppy walker families provide a loving home for the puppies for over a year, after which they enter the Guide Dog Foundation training program.
They're the ones that are teaching them the basic obedience of walking on the left side, the busy command, housebreaking, and general obedience.
Now return to your pups and praise
The
them.
most difficult job comes when it is time to say goodbye to the dog, who then begins his guide dog training.
You pretty much hold it together. When you're handing over the leash for the dog to go, you get upset, but it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling that you've helped to change somebody else's life.
During the 4 to 6 month training program, the dog learns to stop for curbs, go around obstacles, and many other skills. When a future guide dog user receives his or her dog, they begin the process of learning how to work with it.
The first couple of days were really a process of the trainers getting to know us, getting to know how we moved, how strong we were, how fast we were, what type of environment we would be living in.
Like people, dogs have different skill sets and personalities. Our dogs are carefully evaluated throughout our training program to determine their skills and where they can best serve.
Crossing the street for a blind recipient is one of the most dangerous tasks to ask a guide dog. We stress that it is a team effort.
I think the concept of teamwork is the fundamental crux of the ability for a guide dog user to succeed in this world.
My name is Linda Jones, and I live in Northport, New York. I have what's known as retinitis pigmentosa. My retinas deteriorate slowly. It started when I was 10 years old, and I didn't become legally blind until I was in my 40s, and I'm on my third guide dog. He's going to help me get from one place to another by ourselves. People will notice him and me. When I used to use the cane, the people didn't notice the cane, and they used to kick the cane, and not on purpose. And the cane didn't tell you when there was a hole in the sidewalk. The cane doesn't tell you when you're at the end of a curb or there's flower pots in front of you and obstacles that you couldn't imagine. But the guide dog does. He takes you around everything, and he makes you look good. I do use the train, and so we went on the train and they showed me how to get off and on the train with my guide dog. And they are going to take me in the city tomorrow. I'm going to be doing subways because I like to go to New York City from time to time. I have the courage to do it now that I have a guide dog. It makes me feel, it gives me dignity, it gives me independence. What more can you ask for? You know, it makes you whole as a person to be able to go on your own when you want to, you know, and you get the confidence that you need to be equal like everyone else. And a wonderful, wonderful relationship with my friend here. My friend, his name is Charlie. He's my third guide dog, and he's working out really great. I always say to the trainers, I don't care what kind of dog you give me, male, female, whatever color it is, whatever. You pick the dog because they always seem to get it right. And this is what's perfect for me.